up, y'all? It's your boy back on me channel, Strong Debate, and back with another video. Yeah. You know, the playoffs about to start. Do my East and West playoff predictions by series. Things I want to talk about. Yeah, man, it's been a crazy bubble. I loved every minute of it though. We see the Suns team didn't make it in. It's tough because they actually went 8-0. That's still good for that team going forward. Hopefully they can get some more chemistry with each other, and Suns can add more pieces, maybe veteran pieces to help that team strive or Devin Booker leaving. It's one or the other. But yeah, it was a great performance by that team through 8-game stretch. They put it all on the line, and we see the potential that the Suns have. Anyway, I'm gonna probably start from the East and then make my way to the West. You know, say the best for last in the West. Crazy West. I start with number one seed Milwaukee versus the 8th seed the Magic. I got the Magic 4-0 sweep. I think the Milwaukee is just too good defensively, and Giannis is too good. That team they just too good as a whole team against Orlando. Orlando need to do something, new coach, something. It's like they have the pieces, they make the playoffs about every year, but you can't get the highest seed and get out the first round. But yeah, what I want to see from Giannis is him improving. Mid-range shots, 3-point shots. He also got a turnaround jumper. He posts up that I like. I seen him do it a couple times. He didn't use it that much this year, I don't think, but I want to see more of that from Giannis. Add to replies. I want to see how more he's going to develop into a player and being better and better. I expect him to be in the finals. Next, we got the number 2 seed Toronto versus number 7 seed Brooklyn. Toronto just a way better team physically and mentally than Brooklyn. Maybe if Kyrie and KD would have been playing, then I got to go with them. Probably been the higher seed anyway, but I expect this to be over in 4-0 or 4-1, 4-game sweep or 5-game series. Like I said, Toronto just too good defensively, offensively, physically, and mentally than Brooklyn. Don't get me wrong, Brooklyn is a tough team with Caris LeVert and Joe Harris, Josh Allen, not Josh Allen, what's the name? Jared Allen. Jared Allen. With Caris LeVert, people surprised by the Caris LeVert performance. Don't forget, Caris LeVert was like that in Michigan. I guess some of y'all forgot about that. Anyways, like I said, Toronto just got a great, savvy guards, physical, big-time players, big-time performers that gets it done. So I expect them to probably be in the Eastern Conference Final and might can make another trip to the finals. But yeah, I think they're going to sweep Brooklyn. Brooklyn might get one game, but I don't know. Next, we got number 3 seed Boston versus number 6 seed Philadelphia 76ers. Ben Simmons is out for the year. That's a tough blow for Philly. Philly got to do something, like I said, between Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. One of them got to go. I know they probably don't want to pull the trigger on that because you let one go, if one start balling, then you feel like you made a bad decision. But either way it goes, it can be a bad decision or a good decision, just a decision that front office had to make. But yeah, Boston just got too much firepower for this Philly team. I expect it to be over in 6 games, maybe 5. Maybe Philly can get 2, maybe not, I don't know. Depending on if Joel Embiid can stay healthy and what Joe Harris and Matisse Thybulle can give them. Guys like that, depending on what they can do for Philly. I don't know, but I think Boston got my firepower, but the health of Kemba Walker is going to be extra key for the Celtics. We know Tatum is that dude. We see Jaylen Brown getting back into a rhythm, being a great player. Gordon Hayward also. Marcus Smart, we know if he ain't in foul trouble or getting technicals, he can be very impactful for this team. But yeah, I got Boston beating them 6, maybe more, like 5 games. Next, we got the Miami Heat versus the Indiana Pacers. This is going to be a great series because we know the beat between Jimmy Butler and TJ Warren is probably going to ramp up. I like this Miami team. They got some great shooters, some great veteran players in Dragic and Jimmy Butler. I think they might be a little bit too much for Indiana. Don't know what Victor Oladipo is going to look like. TJ Warren, we know we have done in the bubble, but like Miami might have an answer for him. Like Jimmy Butler said, teams, see teams ball out all throughout the year, but for some reason they always have something in their back pocket for him. I don't know. Victor Oladipo going to be very helpful, especially Miles Turner. He's kind of been on a decline, I feel like, lately. Not being a player he can be, probably because he's been injured and out of lineup. So I got Miami in 6, maybe 7. We might go 7, but I think Miami gonna win it in 6. And that's how I got the East playoffs. Picture Milwaukee advancing past Orlando 4-0 sweep. Toronto beating Brooklyn. I'd say in 5 games, maybe a sweep. Boston beating Philly 6 games, more like 5. And Miami beating Indiana 6 games, maybe 7. To advance to the second round. Now I'm going to move to the West. We got the number 1 seed, Los Angeles Lakers versus Portland Trailblazers. LeBron and that team is going to try to lock in. I know they haven't played well in the bubble. Their offensive efficiency and defensive efficiency have not looked like the regular season. But it's a new season, so they're trying to lock in, play more through AD, and AD got to be a better person than he was in the bubble, because this team is really relying on him to be that dog and their go-to player that starting the game and maybe finishing the game. We know LeBron can bring LeBron like to get his teammates involved. It's whatever, I guess, with that. I prefer a player like LeBron to get himself going first, and then, try to look for his teammates. I don't know. It can go either way with that, I guess. And this Portland Trailblazers team has caught fire late. Damian Lillard has been phenomenal. The bubble MVP, I probably would say. But the thing I'm going to make about Damian Lillard, this is no surprise. Every year after the All-Star break, Damian Lillard gets through a stretch and he just locks in and just balls out. It's nothing new. He does it almost every year after the All-Star break. He just locks in. I don't know why he's a slow start type of player. That's probably the reason why he never won MVP and reason Portland don't have a better season, but he does this every year. He locks in after the All-Star break and just go ham. Kind of why he have been, MVP voting. Was it last year or the year before? 1 or 2 years. Because he just locks in after the All-Star break and just go bananas. But to say Damian Lillard is the best point guard in the league, I can't give him that. I can't. You still got Curry out there. 3-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, not Finals MVP, unanimous MVP. And people are going to say it's because he played for the Warriors and his teammates better than that. But Damian Lillard had plenty of times to beat Curry and his team. It can happen. Can't say it can't. Did Dirk Nowitzki and them fucking act like they wasn't going to beat the Heat? They didn't play. You got to play ball and do what you need to do. They beat that Miami team. The odds was against them. People were betting against them and all that. You just got to ball out, bro, and control what you control. Last 3 years, Portland's been swept, and that's not good. That's not good on Damian Lillard resume and on that whole team resume. And yes, I ain't gonna put the fault on Damian Lillard. His team got to step up, but there have been moments. If you get the same amount of shots and get to do the same thing game in and game out, if you do your part, then everything will be all right. 2 years ago, Damian Lillard, I think it was 2 years ago, he averaged 18 points against the Pelicans and Drew Holiday, and they got swept. Upseas swept as that. He averaged 18 points. Drew Holiday averaged 27. Like, come on. Drew Holiday basically clamped him. So let's not get too out of hand with Damian Lillard. He's a great player. He's not tired of the moment. I mean, not scared of the moment now that he's a great player. I ain't gonna lie. He's a franchise player. I would start a franchise with Damian Lillard. But let's just count on the hype. Let's see. I know odds is against him against Portland, but if he balls out, hey, control what you can control. That's all I can say. I have enough of that. Next, I got, the Lakers sweeping that team anyway. Next, we got Los Angeles Clippers versus the number 7 seed Dallas Mavericks. Clippers with 6 seed. I got the Clippers in 6. I am intrigued to watch Luka Doncic and Porzingis to play. First time in the playoffs. I want to see what they're made of. I think the moment shouldn't be too big for Luka. Maybe it is. Who knows? I don't think it is, though. He's a pro player, a great player. And I love him. One of my favorite players. But this Clippers team is going to be too much. They're going to throw too much at Luka. He's trying to get back in the rhythm. Hopefully Montrezl Harrell can play. We know he's in the bubble, so I guess he's going to be there in this series. He got to get his feet on him, get back in conditioning, and get at a continuity with the team. That should be all right. This Clippers team is deep. Too deep for Dallas. But let's see what Porzingis and Luka made of. It's going to be Luka, though, because he's the main man with the ball in his hand. So it's all going to lie on him at the end of the day. But I got the Clippers in 6 games. Next, we got the Nuggets versus the Jazz. The Nuggets being the 3 seed, the Jazz being the 6. This Nuggets team has added more young talent to it. and I love it. I'm grateful to see it. This team, it's good year in and year out. We have to develop and the young guys they got on their team, and some of the, they had a couple veterans in there, and to make the team look good. The Jazz team is, they've been kind of slacking off as late. The score, led by these young guard Donovan Mitchell. We know if he play well, that team will play well. But he need Mike Collins to step up, Rudy Gobert to step up a little bit. Rudy Gobert has been surprisingly great more this year. But I had to give it to Denver. I had to give it to him at 7. This Nuggets team has been developing greatly, been in the playoffs the last couple of years, and they had to put some more work in and reach that hump. Michael Porter Jr. Gonna help him out some. But yeah, I got Denver 7. Next we got the Rockets versus the OKC Thunder. Rockets being the 4th seed, OKC being the 5th seed. I think the Rockets were gonna steal that 3rd seed, but they didn't. Denver won enough games. Rockets lost some games. And bad thing for the Rockets, Russell Westbrook not be there for the beginning of the series, which is bad. And I said OKC might upset somebody. This might be the upset alert. This could be a tough one. I think the Rockets are going to win in 6, maybe 7, but it could be upset. James Harden going to have to ball out phenomenal. And if he don't, you could be looking going home in the first round with the questions Rocket team after been playing well. The main thing about this Rockets team I've seen, though, they've been playing a lot more defense, and I love it. That's something that I picked on about. They can score these points, shoot these threes, but they don't play enough defense for it. They've been playing some defense late, and I liked it. I enjoy watching them play defense. James Harden, not saying he's a bad defensive player, not saying he's a great one, but you know how to get steals. The hand, eye coordination on the ball. He get lucky sometimes, and he just, right place, right time. But he got to play well for this Rocket team until Russell get back. They get past this OKC team. The OKC team is a fundamentally sound chemistry playing, grinded out team. They just play ball. They don't care what anybody thinks, or what's against them. They just play ball. So the Rocket team got to be careful because this could be an upset. But I ultimately think the Rockets might can get it in 6 or 7, but it could be an upset. Yeah, they're my picks for the West. I got Los Angeles, the Lakers over Portland, 4-0 sweet fashion. Clippers over the Dallas, saying 6 games. Denver beating the Jazz, maybe in 7 games. And the Rockets beating OKC 6 games, maybe in 7. Upset alert. So them my East to West playoff predictions. Let's see how this plays out. Hopefully we get some more great basketball in the bubble. I'm looking forward to it and see how these series play out into the next round. Also, we're 1 month away, less than 1 month away from football. I can't wait to start doing some football videos. Get ready to doing that. Before the season starts, I'll probably do my preseason top 10 teams in the NFL, and then when the first couple games come out, I would do my I pick the biggest games and predict the scores and predict the winners. I can't wait for that also. If you're looking for the screen, if you have it pop up, you will see my last video and my highest view video. Also with my page little logo. Subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Check the videos out if you want to. That's all I got for y'all today. It's been your boy. Until next time, I'm out.